get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Part 2 gang, y'all. Part 2 gang, y'all. Let's get it, y'all. Part 2 gang, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it. Like, share, subscribe. Let's get it. Let's go. Man, I promise you, man. This man said, "Oh, that's my cousin." We was like, man, I didn't even hide what I said. I said, "Yo, cousin." He was like, "Yeah, that's my cousin." I was like, "Yo, that's hold on, man. What do you mean that's your cousin, man? That's not your cousin, man." He was like, "It is, man." He was like, I ain't seen him in years. He's like, go ask him. I ain't seen him in years. So we all like, he's like, "Man, look, man, we about to turn the business up, man. We need a spot we can start hiding stuff. I know I need a spot. I need somewhere I can hide my stuff at. That's what I need. Y'all can do whatever y'all want. But I'm letting you know now, like he's the suitcase. He's the trunk. He's the one that holds the stuff. From what I know, he was doing it on the street." So I'm like I'm still confused. I'm like, what's this whole play about, man? It's like you got this? Are you serious, man? Like, so I'm kind of like, you know what I mean? I don't know what to think, but kind of like baffled a little bit though. Like this whole play. Like, I'm not saying that you can't be, you know, you can't talk to no boys. Like, I'm not saying that. Like, sometimes, like I told y'all, we are in prison. It's times that you really have to interact and kind of have conversations and maybe talk to these people. They're people, like they're regular people. They're just gay, you know what I mean? Like, we're in jail, we're in prison, and there's going to be gay people in prison, regardless if it's the women's side or the man's side. Like, but they're in there. They like, so you can't just be like, "Yo, I don't say," like, nah, it be times that you might have to talk to them. Like, you think they want to talk to us? They already know we're not into that. So they like, it'd be the same type of vibe. So at the end of the day, like, we're not saying just because he's talking to this man that he's shake, rattle, and rolling. But the way it all played out, I broke down to y'all like the man came in, he didn't really say nothing to him at first, and we looked up, he was at the cell. Next thing you know, he bringing him food across the till. After that, you know what I mean? He come tell us that that's his cousin. Like, I didn't know about all that, man. But all I know is, man, like, just keep getting the bag. As he saying that, somebody like, "Weezy! Somebody want you at the door." My attention come off that. I go to the door, to the door. "What's up?" "Yeah, bring it to child." "You got 50? "Yeah, bring it to child. Bring it to the child." That's a lot. So I ain't even walk back over there. Let them chill. I was starting about old head from the town. I'm talking to him. Old head like, "Who that is? That is more than Pa." I'm like, "Bro, dude, Max." He was like, "Oh yeah, homeboy." I'm like, I mean, he cool, you know what I mean? I'm like, he cool, you know what I mean? He like, "That's y'all homeboy. Y'all done let him infiltrate y'all whole crew." I'm like, "Man, he ain't infiltrate nothing, man." I was like, "Ain't getting to this bag." So like, ain't no, like, we needed to play. He got to play. You know what I mean? He was like, "Yeah, that's crazy. But who that dude?" I'm like, "Man, he's saying that's his cousin." He was like, "Who the dude, Max?" I'm like, "Yeah." He was like, "Oh, I think he is from," like, they was talking about the city, like where Max and this dude is from. So we're gonna call this dude Poochie, man. The gay dude, we're gonna call him Poochie, man. But like, for real, old head was like, "Yeah, I think that is where him and Poochie from." He was like, "I know him, man. He was at such and such, man." He was like, "Yeah, he keep a dude. He gay." He was like, "He act like he ain't gay because he'll beat the crap out you." He was like, "But he's gay." You know what I mean? I was like, "Yeah, I could tell, man." I was like, "But dang, though," I was like Max, you know what I mean? Moving the block, Max talking to him immediately. Like, this was crazy, you know what I mean? I was like, I don't know what to think of it, man. So we left it alone. I did my little thing a little bit more. A little bit later on, I met up with G. Now, when I seen G, I wanted to get G input on this whole thing. So G like, "Man, I don't know, man." He was like, "For real, that junk threw me off 2 weeks. I ain't gonna lie." He was weak. I was like, "Yo, bro." I said, "Bro, I wasn't prepared for him to tell me that was his cousin, man. I promise you, man. Like, I wasn't prepared for that, bro. Like, that man told me that's his cousin." He was like, "Man, I know." He was like, "But look," he was like, "Man, I'm starting to be like, man, like, I don't care as long as he getting the bag, as long as he getting to work. Like, I don't care, bro. Like, what you think?" I'm like, "Man, I'm starting to feel like you though, like, you know what I mean?" I'm like, but still though, like, you know, like, it take one person to interrupt a good move. I was like, right now, I was like, he's with us. He's rocking with us. He rock with you, dumb tough. You know what I mean? That's like, he letting us get the pack. I said, it takes one person to interrupt that. So I said, it's only gonna be time that can tell if bro a real dude. You know what I mean? I said, because when change happens, like you will see it. You know what I mean? So I was like, hopefully he don't switch up on us. I was like, but we gonna see what the word is though. He was like, no, though, man. He was like, well, look, what if that joke turn out? That, you know what I mean, bro, shake, rattle, and rolling dude that he beat up was telling the truth though. I'm like, I was like, bro, I don't know, bro. I was like, man, if you shake, rattling, and rolling, man, I was like, man, just to keep getting that bag, man. As long as he ain't shake, rattling, and rolling our direction, keep bringing the package, y'all. So boom. And I know that sounds savagery. I know that sounds crazy. And I know I sound like a maniac. But I really meant that though, man, because like, I done been in predicaments with somebody that shake, rattle, and roll. And you know what I mean? Like situations. I know people, you're gonna know people that shake, rattle, and roll. You know what I mean? But this predicament right here was a little different because it's like he wasn't from our city. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like we had an alliance with him. He ended up getting an alliance with us. Like he ended up being cool with us. So it's like we just got like a business thing going on with him. So like if he want to shake, rattle, and roll, he can shake, rattle, and roll, man. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to hang with him, shake, rattle, and roll, and like all that hanging together. That's over with, man. So I'll be lying to y'all if I told y'all I still didn't want to do business. So me and G talked about it, man. We was like, man, look, we just gonna let it play out and keep getting money. We was like, that's how we gonna carry it, man, because it ain't a whole lot for us to do. So that's what we did. You know what I mean? That's what we did. And like the whole time since dude been in the block, every time you look up, you know what I mean, you'll see bro talking to him. You'll see bro all the way in the back of the pod. They sitting down like on their butts, like in the back of the pod, like, you know what I mean? Like they kicking it, you know what I mean? It don't look like they flirting. It don't look nothing like that. Like for real. Like I really think that bro started feeling like he can do what he want as long as he get in his bag. Now dudes will start getting the bag to the point where dudes will get so much bag rather to the point where they'll feel like they can get away with anything, like even shake, rattle, and rolling. Now he's looking at it like I told y'all how we looking at it. He probably looking at it like, I'm hanging with dudes that's from Norfolk. Now they want to keep getting money, you know what I mean? Or they want to fall in the same boat as the dudes from my city. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I'm gonna do what I want. What y'all gonna do? Now I'm not saying he was shake, rattle, and rolling at the moment, but like seeing him sit down with the boy, all of that, like they'll get up, you know. What messed it up for me though, slightly, man, like, but he kept the greatest excuses. I'm not even gonna lie, he kept the greatest excuses, but we go outside. Now we on yard 2, morning time game. This man go outside in front of everybody, and he out there jump, and he got his button-up shirt open. Like we had the sky blue, like fake Levi's shirts, sky blue jump, button-up jumps. He got that jump open. He walking laps, and the dude, Poochie, and the dude Poochie walking next to him like this. And you see goddamn Max, he walking around, keep picking the rocks. Going to rocks, and they walking. Yeah, and they having a conversation. And we standing like way back by the corner over here, but we talking to some niggas in 2 building on the fence on the basketball court. And then we talking, and I just can't keep seeing him walking laps. So Mike Tyson's punch out in the face. I'm like, yeah, man. So dude's like, yeah, so look, my people sit there. So everybody trying to get some money. You know what I mean? My homeboy hollering at me like, oh, bro, look, all I want is a quarter, bro. Y'all can get everything else, bro. Let me ride. Let me get my people. My people's got some gas. Like, everybody trying to be like, all right, we're gonna see. So, after seeing bro walk laps, man, like, that jump was wild. So, it went from him sitting in the pod all the time to him walking laps. So, it was his turn to get the package. He told us we can get the package next. So, when he get the package, I looked up. This one, you know, he would get the package. When he gets the package, usually he'll go to G-Cell. You know what I mean? But since it's his package alone, he got the package. But this time around, since it was his package he was getting, he got the package and he went to Poochie sale, y'all. So boom! Promise y'all, man. Lady working. We come out, we like, yo. Like, oh, Max at? Look at his roommate. Yo, Max at? Where your roommate at? It was like, they can't sell 21. Look at 21. Phew. Cut up on 1,000 game. Sky blue shirt. Like, mental note. I wonder if that's Mac's shirt. I'm like, hey G. G walked up like, hey bro, what's up, man? You ain't seen it. He ain't let you taste none of that stuff he got yet. He ain't let you taste none of that la. He like, nah, I ain't seen him yet. What's up? Where he at? I was like, they say he in there. G was like, what? I was like, yeah, he in there. I was like, man. G was like, everybody moving around. G walked up close to the door. He got about 21. He was like, he put his ear to the door. He was like, He said, they talking. G was like, watch this. G was like, boom, 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 boom. He was like, yo. That's how the boy voice sounded. The dude Poochie, he was like, yo. G was like, hey, where Max at? Max was like, yo. He was like, hey, what's up, bro? Hey, what's up? You good? He was like, yeah. Remember I told y'all I'm going ahead and if I can go ahead and enjoy and party, bro, I'm going ahead and get this ducked off. I'll be out sale break. So he was like, all right, that's what's up. You know what I mean? So goddamn, he do that. He handle his business. We all waiting on him. We sitting right there by the 21. It's right there. It's a toilet, but it ain't no lid. It ain't no like you can pee in the toilet. It's like sealed up. But it's the sink and everything. It's to the back walls, a mirror right there. We all right there posted, looking like some psychos, like seeing the cut up the whole time. We just waiting on him to come out. So they say, celebrate. Like, yo, over 21. We said that y'all quick, over 21. We trying to taste some Lou Lala, and we trying to see what he got going on, man. You know what I mean? They open the door, cut, come down. See Max come out, Max was like, it wasn't his shirt that was on the door, because he come out with a t-shirt on. He was like, what's up, what's good? He was like, yo, what's up, man? I'm trying to taste some of that Lala, what's good? He was like, He was like, here, here's some Fizzies. He gave G to Jones. He was like, here, hey, Weezy, G got it. That's what's up. He was like, I'm gonna holler back. He shot his cell. When he shot that cell, I looked up. It was like the door was about to close. You seen the trash can going to 21. Like it stopped. It was like almost about to close. It was like, that joint stopped. Then that joint stopped. And he just looked up. And you just seen the boy come out. He was like, he went up the stairs, fruity as his laundry bag. He was like, I said, man went up the steps, fruity, y'all, so boom. Pin that jump like, hey. Max walked back up. Max like, she like, yo, man, you got going on, bro? You locking yourself in the cell with the boy now, bro? He was like, how else I'm gonna get him to stash the work? How else I'm gonna do it then, G? You gonna hold the work? You gonna hold the work, Weezy? You gonna hold the work? You look at them, he was like, you gonna hold the work? Somebody, I'm gonna hold the work. Nigga, don't put me in no sentence of nobody holding the work like you doing with that damn boy. Nigga, what the hell is wrong with you? That's what I was thinking. Matter with you, bro. You tripping, man. You got to be tripping. So everybody like, what? He like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and he got to hold it. I had to go take care of it. Like, I had to go in there. So my homeboy like, so look, that stuff that he getting, and this was like the first time that made me get on this type of time, y'all. Like this, if y'all want to hear where it came from, if you've been following my story, this is why I don't blow Lala with people that throw it in the suitcase game. Like I say, it's a different ball game. It was being cheat, because I would cheat from time to time. But the weed is not being affected in the cheat game. But if it goes in the tutor game, that joint is affected. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say. Call my logic of looking at things madness if you want. That I stopped messing with Lala that be going in the tutor. I just couldn't do it, man. So like now we got him at we talking to him. G was like, yo, so look, when you let them hold that joint, so what are you gonna do with it? He was like, what you mean what are you gonna do with it? He was like, I was like, yo, what are you gonna do with it? Is he cheeking it? He was like, no, he putting that joint in his butt. He was like, yo, man, come on, man. Pause, by the way. I was like, yo. So you telling me that everything that you got right now besides what you already gave us about to be some goddamn shitty ass Lala, bro. He like, man, it's gonna be shit. I'm like, bro, it's gonna be shitty, bro. What do you mean? I don't want no shitty Lala. Now this is before I knew that dudes was probably suitcase, because dudes were in suitcase. Dudes was cheeking. The only person that we knew was suitcase and going to the VI back then was dudes that were boys. That was it. You know what I mean? So we're like, that's crazy right there. We like, yo, man, like you can keep that jump, bro. So what's up with our next play? We like, oh, so y'all gonna be too good not to mess with the Lala because they got put in this tutor. We like, yeah, bro. Like, bro, I'm not smoking nothing that been in nobody tutor game like that, bro. That joint is sitting in the tutor, bro. For like, the cheat game is temporarily. The cheat game, if they run down on you, you cheat real quick. When they leave, you uncheek. Like, the people that put in the suitcase, they leave suitcase. They leave it suitcase, man. You know what I mean? So I'm like, man, I don't know, bro. I ain't with that, bro. Like, he was like, man, for real. And it was like, from that point on, like, you know what I mean? I never done that again, but like, he was the start of the reason why I didn't want to do that shit. So I'm like, bro, I ain't with that, man. Like, I don't care what you say, bro. I ain't really with that, man. Like, he was like, yeah, I'm saying y'all saying that now until the police run down, and then y'all ain't got nowhere to put nothing in that, and he could put everything in there. He could put everything in there, man. He could put everything. We like, man, all right, man. Like, you say that, man. I get it, you know what I mean? But like, bro, like we ain't really on that type of time, bro. Like our stuff, bro, like just we gonna do business. You do what you want to do, bro. You ain't really gotta keep explaining to us, bro. Like you like, I explain what you trying to say, Weezy. I'm like, bro, I ain't trying to say nothing. I'm just trying to say, like, we can just keep doing business, bro. Like, you ain't gotta give us, like, I don't care what you do with your life. Basically, that's what I'm saying. He was like, all right, that's peace. That's peace. Y'all put it together. And then we gonna go from there. You know what I mean? Let bro alone, man. We slid off, man. We had to give bro some time, man. You know what I mean? I'll say probably about an hour later, we looked up, we had again, talking to the boy, y'all. So boom. He standing by the boy cell like this. You can tell he probably was talking about this. The boy standing right here, fresh out the shower. Power that game every damn way. Boy standing beside him like this. He right here beside the boy. He like, you can see his lips moving. We up there, you can see his lips moving. You can tell he probably like, yeah, these niggas think, yeah, they can stop me from shake, riding, and rolling. Nah, these niggas can't stop me from shake, riding, and rolling. Watch what I do. So like, we just looking at him like, man, I started telling G, I'm like, yo, homeboy in a damn way, bro. Like, I didn't know he was like this, man. G was like, man, me either, man. He wildin', man. He was like, yo, like more and more, I'm starting to believe, bro, that was in one building. I'm like, me too, bro. I'm like he really, like he's really like acting like he rock with the gay dude more than us. Just because the gay dude could be the suitcase. I'm like, that's wild right there, man. He was like, bro, I know, bro. I was like, man, listen, man, for real though, bro, like every route ain't a good route. You know what I mean? I was like, after this route right here, bro, you know what I mean? I was like, I'm gonna fall back. I said, now, bro, that's in 2 buildings. Let them know that we can't do that play. Cause we was telling bro, we needed to rock one more time. Remember I told y'all bro down there was trying to get in with the good smoke, with the good la-la. And he was like, he just wanted a Vic. You know what I mean? We can get the rest. But goddamn, like the way this is going, we gotta go ahead and get ours again. And then nobody else can go because like, I can't be responsible for this man. Like I can't be responsible for how this guy is moving. This guy is moving like this boy is his best friend now. You know what I mean? So we just let it play out, y'all. That's all we can do. So I say a couple of weeks went by, you know what I mean? Bro, same routine. He let us put the play together like he said, you know what I mean? Kept his word on the joint. So the package came through, bro came and brought us the package. Everything went smooth, man. Like, so like, but we can tell like more and more and more, like he was starting to like to really feel us like that because he probably was thinking that we was thinking that he really was shake, rattling, and rolling. But the truth is, bro, it really looked like he was shake, rattling, and rolling. So like, what the hell do you want us to do? So that's how we was looking at it. So he brought us the joint. You know what I mean? It was just me, him, and G in the cell when he brought us the joint, man. I was like, yo, bro, I just went on and told him, it was an elephant in the room. I said, yo, bro, listen, at the end of the day, I don't care what you do with your life. You know what I mean? He said, why you keep, I said, bro, because it's the truth. Bro, like, listen, bro, like, you seems like, bro, I told y'all that's my cousin. I said, bro, listen, I don't give a damn, bro. I don't think it's your cousin. I said, that nigga look like Mike Tyson's punch out in the damn face, bro. I said, he looks nothing like you, bro. He was like, when your cousin gotta look like you, G? When is, I said, bro, G was like, yo, man, that nigga ain't your cousin. G said, he ain't your cousin, man. Stop lying, bro. Stop lying. He was like, man, I don't care what y'all say, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. And bro left out the cell, y'all. So boom, he left out with an attitude. We was like, when G hit him with the put it like, bro, that ain't your cousin, bro. He left out with an attitude. We all like, yo, bro, wild as hell for that, man. That's just crazy. So he dip out. You know what I mean? We look up. He down here talking to the boy again. He talking to the boy. So like that shit started feeling like, you know what I mean? Like what the fuck? Like he just saying basically forget us, man. Basically, man. Like he's with the boy. Now he's not with the boy, but he's basically with the boy, man. The boy's suitcase and everything. And this is what he's attracted to, man. You understand? So I don't know what the situation is, man. All I know is I was trying to find a way if I could fall back more and more. You know what I mean? So I'm chilling. Goddamn. I promise y'all, man. It's a cool ass CO, man. I ain't gonna say his name, man, because this dude used to bring a package. And I don't know if he's still working there because he was one of them dudes that was cool as shit. But he didn't work our building, but he would work the compound. We already heard that he was off the chain slightly as far as getting the money, but he wasn't like in the way. And like I said, he never got tore off. So he will work different buildings from time to time. So we look up the morning time joint. He's working. So this is a joint where it's kind of like it just started getting warm. You know what I mean? He's there in the morning time. I forgot what was going on. The morning time wreck was after like something was going on. I forgot what it was going on, but like this was a morning. Everybody usually go outside when it's like the first couple good days of sunny, not cold, stuff like that. So everybody was going out, including me. So we was up. It was a good breakfast. You know what I mean? I looked this. I seen Max. I seen G. I spotted everybody that I kind of talked to. So I'm like, everything good. Everybody going outside. So I go outside. You know what I mean? Everybody outside. We on the yard chilling. You know what I mean? So when we come back in, man, like, we look, we see the CO dude, the cool CO dude, he talking to Max. Like we coming back in. So we gotta go up the steps. So as we coming back in, we pass the joint where the camera joint that be at. Like we get to the part of the steps where it's the sergeant office, the ice machine and all that right there. We see the CO talking to Max in there. So that's kind of like, what an inmate doing in there? You know what I mean? So he talking to him one-on-one. You just see Max kind of like, Max got on like some blue gym shorts. He got on a t-shirt, got on his flip-flops. He like, he's standing there like this. So the CO talking to him. So we go in the pod. So everybody come back in the pod. The old heads that be playing pinochle in Chester didn't go outside. They all right there at the table. They weak, old head laughing. He laughing out his flip-flops. He laughing, them niggas weak at the table. Like, everybody walking in, we like, yo, what's funny? Like, what happened? He like, man, y'all ain't gonna believe this, man. Y'all ain't gonna believe this, man. We like, what? Like, man, y'all ain't gonna believe this, man. We like, what, man? He was like, man, the CO was doing his rounds. The CO got the 21. He said he walked by 21 and did like this. We was watching. He said he walked by 21 and said, he put his ear to the jump. Pulled the walkie-talkie out. Told her they didn't open the door. Door opened up. He said, you know, we can't see from where we sitting at what's going on in 21, which they can't. 21 is further down, all the way by the back door. That's the second to the last cell on the bottom tier. So I was like, what happened? He was like, man, the CO said, man, get your nasty ass up off him. Get off him. Put your goddamn clothes on right now. You don't belong in this goddamn cell. I know this ain't your cell. This your cell? So they was waiting to see who it was. He said, next thing you know, you just seen Max come out like this. He just CO was like, man, what you doing? He said, Max was like, he trying to talk to the CO. CO like, nah, come on. So the CO walked him out. Told the CO, close the door. Say, ain't say nothing to goddamn Poochie. Ain't say nothing to him. Left his door, boom, closed the door. Say he walked him downstairs. I guess that's where he took him at. So we don't know what happened. We like, yo, damn, like, what the hell? What the easy? We like, yo, what's going on? So we waiting. We waiting for him to come back through the jump. So we all waiting right there. Later, we're like, lock down. So everybody was like, man, G was like, man, I already knew, man. Like, I don't care. Like, I was like, yo, that jump crazy, man. I was like, that's wild, man. G was like, he couldn't help himself. It was right there. He told me that's his cousin and all that, man. He was like, man, the man couldn't help himself, man. He addicted to that stuff, man. That's just what it is. So we like, yo, that's crazy right there, man. We like, yo, that's wild right there, man. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I looked at bro, like, you know what I mean? Like, I was looking at that joint, like for real, like all these lies that but I haven't heard all the lies. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is like one of the biggest ones. Like, the man told us this was his cousin. The man said the boy was his cousin, man. Like, this was wild activity right here. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. This was major wild activity, y'all. So boom. I couldn't believe what I was hearing, man. But they not lying, because we seen bro in the little joint where the sergeant office at. We seen him right there. So they locked us down. So when they locked us down, we hear the slider open up. I come to the door and look. I look. I seen bro come walking back in. He come walking like he had to walk of shame. He come walking in like this. He was like, man, got the walk of shame game. He come in with the walk of shame. They let him in the cell. He go in the cell. He locked down. They count. Ladies say, stand by for child. Y'all going second. Pop all the doors. Everybody come where I come out. I see everybody over there. I see G ain't over there, but I see a couple other dudes talking to him. So I just came down the steps and went over there where G was at. G ain't go over there where he was at. So we kind of like off like by the mirror, like close to that toilet I told y'all. We posted up right there. Like we over there chilling. We just over that jump. We like, and then like he ain't say nothing to us. We ain't say nothing to him. So he already know we heard everybody talking about it. We look over there, the old head still laughing about it. You know what I mean? So now this jump was crazy. Now the whole time this was going on, the lady Miss K has been on break. You know what I mean? So who knows what he's been feeding this lady Miss K this whole time about, you know what I mean? So G pull up was like, yo, look, bro. Like, man, for real though, man, like the only option I see in this jump Weezy, man, and we take the roller from him, man. I was like, how we gonna do that? He was like, man, look, I'm gonna tell Miss G that he shake around the roll. I was like, nah, bro, don't do that, bro. He was like, why not? He was like, man, he can't give her no disease, man. He was like, that's why dudes be messing the game up when they come home, man. Dudes be shake, rattling, and rolling, then come home and then, you know what I mean, spread diseases and have us looking crazy. I'm like, yo, you right. I'm like, but you still can't go back and tell that lady he shake, rattle, and roll. I'm like, man, she gonna find out for herself. I said, when she do find out, like, for real, she might still rock with him. Like, how we know if she gonna still, like, look at that like she can't stand and still be with this man? Or whatever they doing. He like, man, I'm telling you, man, we need to roll it. So I'm trying to figure out, like, he is right, though. Like, we do need that roller. Like, it's right there. She in our pod. It's not nothing crazy. Like, for real, like, I don't know how none of us got it, but, like, at the end of the day, he got it. So he ain't say nothing. So he finally walk up. So he walk up. I ain't gonna lie. As soon as he walked up, I was like, gave him a quick scan. He walked up, see me. I was like, and I fixed my face. I was like, he was like, hey, look, I know what y'all heard, man, but like, you know, like, man, for real though, man, like I'm gonna just shut it down. I ain't gonna mess with Miss K no more. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna mess with Poochie, man. Like, I ain't, like, you know, that's who I was messing with, bro, when I was up in the mountains, bro, before I went to St. Bride's. But, you know, we was like, you know, I'm looking like, you know, like, he coming explaining this like it's nothing. So we like, you know, that's what I said. I'm like, yo, bro, so look. I said, man, all right, bro. I already kind of had I kind of felt that he was a shake, rattle, and roll specialist, man. He was like, what? I said, I felt he was a shake, rattle, and roll specialist. I said, but that's neither here nor there. I said, what the problem now is, I said, man, look, man, put us in the car with Miss K. He was like, no, I'm just going to leave her alone. We like, what? What do you mean you just going to leave her alone? What that's supposed to mean, bro? He was like, man, nah, bro, look, all right, we're going to talk about it, man. But look, right now, the whole compound will know that shake, rattle, and roll. I said, they supposed to. You got caught shake, rattling, and rolling, bro. What do you expect for them to think, bro? You got caught shake, rattling, and rolling, bro. Nobody cares about that no more, bro. Like, at the end of the day, man, just plug us with the route, bro. Like, just come on, bro. He was like, man, I'm going to see, man. Like, right now, that ain't my top priority. We like, that ain't no top priority. Like, I felt some type of way. I had to catch myself. The G was like, you know what? G grabbed me. He was like, man, look, for real, bro, just let him go ahead to his boy, man. Just let him have his boy. He was like, he looked at us like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go chill with my boy game, y'all. So boom. Like, I didn't even feel right arguing with this man. To be honest with you, I didn't feel right arguing with this man. All I wanted to know was how the next day was gonna go, man. So the man just act like everything was regular. I ain't even gonna lie. Next day roll around. I promise you, Miss K come back to work. So when Miss K come back to work, everybody trying to see how he gonna play this out. We like, yo, bro, just put us in the car, bro. Like, you in love with the boy. Like, just put us in a car, bro. Like, come on, bro. You went to your calling, bro. You couldn't help yourself, so you went to what you really love, bro. So, like, put us in the car with Miss K. You know what I mean? Like, Miss K, like, we could probably go, but she know, like, he just used to rock with us, so I don't know how she'll feel about it. So, G pull up on him again when Miss K was at work. So, he was like, man, I'm gonna go holler at her now. So, he went and hollered at her, man, and I don't know what he told her, but all you see in Miss K, she just turned evil for the rest of the day. For the rest of the day, she was evil as shit. She was walking by, you had something in your door, she was taking the shit out, writing you charges, you had something in your window, she just blacked out. Then you seen her walk up to her. She was standing after she done all that police shit. He walked up to her by the booth, and he was talking to her, and she was like, get the hell away from me. Get the hell away from me right now if I write you a charge. She called his last name. Get away from me right now. So we all took it out like, oh, Miss K feeling some type of way about this junk. That man was like, what you want me to do? I ain't never coming home to you. When he said this in front of everybody, like, this is how we knew for a fact that we wasn't going to be able to make it happen with him putting us in the car. That man said, what you want me to do? I ain't going to never come home to you. I'm going to be in here. You ain't going to be able to satisfy me in here. He said that. She looked at him like, now I looked over at the boy. I looked over at Poochie. Poochie was standing like this on the wall. He was like, he had his foot on the wall. He was like, I read his damn brain. Poochie was like, I won, motherfucker. So boom. This was all crazy right here. So that play was dead. Miss K was terrified. You know what I mean? We got to try to regroup and try to come back at that again. So this man just went all the way full-fledged with after that, yo. After him being caught and after him letting Miss K know whatever he did, whatever that was, he went full-fledged with it. We seen him hollering at the sergeant. Next thing you know, we seen him moving in the Cell 21 game. He went on and done what he wanted to do, man. He went on and did what he told us he wouldn't do. He went on and did what he really wanted to do, and that's moving in the cell with his damn cousin. And that's what he did, man. He moved in the cell with Poochie ugly ass, man. And they were sellers. And it was like him getting the package and how everything was going. It's like he just threw all of that away. Of course, he has made a lot of money and like he still had access to stuff. Like he was still straight. But But like, he wasn't worrying about us no more. He wasn't worrying about nobody. That man went all the way out, shake, rattle, and roll in y'all face game. That's what he was doing, man. So like, it was nothing we could do about this shit. Through this whole time of shit, like I'll say probably like a month went on. Next thing you know, I didn't know they moved new people on the compound. So some of the dudes that they moved on the compound, one of the dudes that they moved on the compound is the dude that they say he got into it with when he was on St. Bride's from his city. Now, the dude that's from his city, man, we're going to call him Tiger. Now, Tiger was like a light brown skin, kind of light skinned dude, kind of diesel dude, way bigger than goddamn Max. He way bigger than Max, dumbass. So like when I seen him, dudes were like, yo, that's the dude right there. Because he was downstairs in 4B. You know what I mean? Now, Max really didn't come outside like that. You know what I mean? So they was like, yo, dude downstairs. So the whole time, dude hearing about Max upstairs, they was like, yo, dude trying to move in our block. You know what I mean? So the first time I viewed dude, he didn't look like a real mean character. But he looked like Max made him. Like every time Max was in his presence or on the yard close, then you would see dude kind of like looking like he was angry. Now he's rocking with the dudes from his city. You know what I mean? Max wasn't doing that shit. Max booed up with the freaking boy now. You know what I mean? Like he went on and started doing what he really loved, man. So now his arch nemesis is on the compound. I say probably like 3 more days later, next thing you know, this is how bootleg Susses is, man. Susses moved the man upstairs. Man, they moved the man upstairs, man, and put that man in cell 23. I don't know who was that. I forgot who. I can't remember who he was in the cell with, but he moved in cell 23, which is the first cell on the top tier. So when I seen this big light-skinned diesel dude move in the pod, you know what I mean? Like I already knew it was trouble brewing. You know what I mean? But I started looking at it like, you know what I mean? Like, what do I care, man? Like, I don't really care about this junk, man. Like, I don't care. I started looking at it like, man, I don't really care about what's going on, man. Like, for real, man. Like, it's too much going on with bro. Like, bro did all of this. He ended up getting a route, you know what I mean? But the whole time, man, as soon as a boy moved in the block, he went bananas, man. Like, it was crazy, man. So, like I didn't really care what happened to him, man. But all I know is dude moved in the block. But it was like dude was playing with his food, though. He moved in the block. And it's like he didn't even really, like, attack off the rip. And that's what was throwing us off. We like, yo, like, he didn't attack off the rip. Now, I told y'all my old head said, told me that the dude Poochie, I gotta say, he didn't talk feminine, he didn't look feminine, but he act feminine. You know what I mean? Like, he man, the man was super ugly. I ain't even gonna lie. But they say he was a punch out king. He looked like Mike Tyson in the damn face. Man, I promise y'all, man, dude come in, first 2 days, he don't say nothing to him. So like on the 3rd day, I see him, like him and Max having a one-on-one, they having a conversation. You know what I mean? They talking. So like I guess dude had some ties to the red team. So he in there talking to dudes from the red team, and then he pull up on goddamn Max and start talking to Max. Now the whole time he talking to Max, you can see this boy standing. They not too far from Max cell. You can see the boy standing right there like he holding them down. So they had a conversation, they talking. Man, the talking went from talking to the dude, Max. Max was like, yo, nigga, open my door. He told Poochie, open the door. Man, open that motherfucking door. If I ain't scared of your big ass, I won't scare of you on St. Bride. Dude was like, nigga, where? Get the door open. So they get the door open. As soon as they get the door open, man, Max walk in the joint. Dude coming there behind him, man. All you heard was... I see the dude Poochie, he like... Then I see 2 red team members, they looking at the joint, they looking at the joint too, like they holding dude down. This word, all you hear is them dudes wrecking. Like, who's winning? I'm looking, I'm like, when I look, man, dude had Max on the ground, man. All you was seeing was a fist. Like, he was on top of Max. All you was seeing was fists, like he was dog punching him. Blocking out on Max's ass. Man, I promise you, man, I looked up. You seen the nigga goddamn Poochie. That nigga Poochie come out of nowhere. Boom! Man, one punch, man. He one punched the light-skinned nigga. Boom! He slumped dude ass. When he slumped dude ass, the 2 red team members ran in the joint. They banking Poochie. Poochie howling both of their ass. Boom, boom, boom. That nigga fist game was on 1,000. That nigga like this. That nigga was swinging those shit. He was fighting them niggas. Boom, boom, boom. And he started fighting one on. Goddamn, all you see was goddamn Max come out of nowhere. Boom! Max tackled one of them niggas and they 2-on-2 in that jump. And we looking at this shit like, this word, so they goddamn get the nigga. One of the blood niggas get him. Boom, they get Max. Goddamn, I looked up. Another red team member come in the joint. He kicked goddamn Poochie in the face like this. He was like, Poochie goddamn was running. They rolling on, they twisting, they walked up, they rolling. Nigga walked up to Poochie, he was like, man, he kicked that nigga right in his damn forehead, man. He put fucking fake Timberland print on his forehead. Kicked that nigga. That nigga Poochie said, That shit knocked this diesel ass down. Nigga said, oh, nigga was on the ground. Blood dude got up. Motherfucking gay nigga. Boom. Boom. He started stumping the nigga. Goddamn nigga beating Max ass over there. We like, oh shit. We standing back there right there by the toilet again. We like this. We looking at the shit. G like. I can see that shit fucking with G. G like. G keep pacing the shit. I'm looking. This word that got Max ass dude. Boom, nigga. Fuck around with you, nigga. Boom. Light skin nigga get up. Boom, nigga went. Boom. Boom. He blocked out on Max ass. Max facing me kind of. Max looked through the jump. He looked through a nigga legs, through a nigga feet, and made eye contact with me. And I read his fucking brain. Nigga was like, y'all ain't gonna help me. I looked back through the nigga legs, pause, through the nigga shoes. Nigga, I said, hell nah, nigga. Fuck around with you, nigga. You couldn't even put us in the car with Miss K, nigga. And you lied to us, nigga. Hell nah. So for like the next 5 minutes, all you heard was man, they fucked Max and that boy up in there. Man, them niggas beat their ass in that motherfucker, man. When they left out of that bitch, that shit ain't like a scary movie with blood all over that damn cell, man. They beat that nigga ass, man. The only people saved them, when they got saved, is by going to medical, man. I promise, they beat their ass. That shit lasted a while. They was done all the way up until the CO did a round. CO finally did a round. The whole time in the block after they whooped their ass, all you seen was people, everybody scrambling, getting ice, everybody trying to get hot water, niggas trying to hop in the shower, because niggas already knew what time it was. As soon as the police come in, it's a rap game. Man, police walked in, he seen them, he was, oh shit. Nigga got on the walkie-talkie. Police come in every damn well. Police come in that jump. Police come in, locked down. Locked us down in that bitch, locked down. This is the time we have cameras in the pod. So this shit is definitely not getting unanswered, man. They locked us down. 20 minutes later, next thing you know, they opened their cells up, man. They took all them red team members out. They took fucking goddamn Max and goddamn Poochie to the fucking medical ward or some shit, because they was fucked. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, man, I'm not gonna say that was karma for Max. But at like the same time though, man, like damn, that's your cousin, and bro, you was running from niggas at St. Bride's, then you beat the nigga up that really told the truth, and we believed you like assholes. Like, it was a lot going on in that story, man, but he actually couldn't really help himself, though, man. Once somebody came in the pod he was attracted to, pause, like, he went bananas. He said, forget us, forget the lady that's bringing the route, forget everything. That man said, forget the bag. Man, that shit was crazy, though, man. Those dudes was out of there, man. It's for real. The only person that came out from that situation was Poochie ugly ass. I ended up seeing Poochie ugly ass in 2 building later on before I got transferred to Lawrenceville, man. But I never seen the red team members again, or I never seen goddamn Max again, man. I guess Max was feeling like he had to take his talents to another spot. You know what I mean? So he was out of there, man. So that shit was just wild. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Like, me and G made it out that shit unscathed. We didn't have to rumble nobody that was gay. We didn't have to get told on by somebody. Like, we just made it out of that shit. And sometimes by not being able to get more money out the situation is not always a bad idea, y'all. I promise y'all, man. So that was a crazy situation. That's the end of the damn story. I appreciate y'all for watching, man. Y'all already know the count, man. Need y'all to stay our ass out the way. That's it, man. Just live a good life out here with your family, period. Y'all already know what it is, man. This is a bonus banger, so I need y'all to do this one. Like, share, subscribe, this one, y'all. Let's get it. Let's go. But y'all be safe, man. And stay your ass out the way.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.